Hey friends, it's Mindy. I'm here with a quick and fun mini drum lesson for you guys. This one's for beginners. It's one of the songs that I teach pretty quickly to my new students as we evolve and learn beats. It's Don't Bring Me Down by ELO. This one's really good if you're a beginner because it's one simple beat throughout. So it's almost like an endurance exercise. You play that same beat over and over. First time you play it, you're probably gonna mess up, but you can just keep jumping in and keep going. I like to also use this song to introduce pickups. So you're hitting that bass drum not just on one, but the and of four. So you kind of have that little pickup going on. If you do enjoy this lesson, you know I appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel. And I also have a Patreon that'll have more in-depth lessons for beginners and intermediate level students, some more advanced techniques as well. So please check that out if you're able. You know I appreciate it. And let's get started. So, especially as a beginner, make sure you know how to hold the sticks correctly, but you want to know the beats per minute of the song you're trying to play to make sure that you're able to keep that up just consistently, that it's not pushing you. So, Don't Bring Me Down by ELO is at 116 beats per minute. I usually like to round up, so before you attempt the song, do some 8 on a hand, with the goal of reaching not only 116, but let's say 125. My goal is kind of, you want to be not at pushing yourself all the way, but maybe at about like 90% of your max. So you want to be able to be playing this comfortably for an extended period of time. Once you're there, we'll look at that beat. So it's an 8th note hi-hat pattern with the snare on 2 and 4. So hands pretty basic, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Realized I grabbed a broken stick. Alright, let's try that again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So, and then that bass drum, I already stated, it's going to be on count 1. It's also going to be on 3, as well as the and of 3, 3 and it's there on that and of 4, and, which will kind of bring you into the 1 and 1. So sometimes when you have a beat that's right before the downbeat, called a pickup. A lot of beginnings of songs start with a pickup, maybe on drums, maybe on guitar. It'll be either like da-da-bum, where that 1 is kind of the hit, but there's a little note leading up. So this kind of gives you that feel on the bass drum. So I'm going to break it down really slow because I want everyone to be able to understand this. So we're going to kind of look at each note and what's happening. So count 1, you're going to have your hi-hat and bass drum. And just the hi-hat. 2, your hands. And of 2, just the hi-hat. 3 is going to be bass and hi-hat. And of 3, bass and hi-hat. 4 is your hands. And of 4, bass and hi-hat. And that's going to bring you back to 1, bass and hi-hat. So that's it, really broken down smoothly. Sometimes when you're a beginner, how I suggest is looking at 2 limbs, getting those going together, and then adding the others. So we already kind of looked at the hands. Let's try the bass with the hi-hat, just get that going. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. When you look at that bass with the snare, we kind of have 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1. Now let's play that whole beat together, guys. Go ahead and join with me if you're at your kit. We're going to do it a little slower than the song, just to make sure everyone can get this down. 1 and 2, ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1. Alright, so that's it through the whole song. Have fun with this one. It's really good for beginners. It's good to get your endurance up, get used to playing a whole song without having that stress of a fill coming up. Just kind of practicing sticking in the time, sticking with the beat, staying in the groove, staying in the pocket. Well, if you appreciate this, like I said, go ahead and subscribe. As well, check out my Patreon site where you can get longer, more in-depth lessons, full videos of me playing covers and such, and much more. So I appreciate you guys. Have fun with this. Happy drumming. Bye.